What's up, guys? Hello and welcome. My name is Nick Burnham, or Nostalgic One, and today I'd like to bring you some more Tavern Brawl in Hearthstone. Yes, this is actually the fourth week that good old Tavern Brawl has been going on, but I think this is the most interesting week and the most fun to play by far. The first week was really good, so I was happy to make a video about it. And then the next week's was really... I don't like... The bananas was... It didn't change the game enough, and I think a lot of people share this opinion where it just wasn't that big a difference from regular Hearthstone. People just kind of played the same kind of decks that they do in Constructed, and it made Tempo Mage even better. So that was kind of whatever. And then last week's was better, but I didn't like that it was just everyone's deck, no matter what class you picked or what you did, was just full of web spinners. And some classes were a lot better at that than others, and there wasn't any way to customize what you did. So this week's, though, I think is pretty awesome. The Great Summoner Competition. Summoners from across the world have come to compete. When you cast a spell, a random minion of the same cost is summoned for you. Now, if you play Hearthstone a lot, you'll already know what this is. I'm not an expert at this mode. I don't think anybody can be in, what is it, the 5 days that we have to play it, but I've gotten some wins. You can see I've gotten 12 wins so far, and I've played with every class so far, so you can make your own deck for any of the classes, and it's just like it says, whenever you cast a spell, you get a random minion. So there are obviously some synergies with decks that are currently out there already. Let's just get rid of this one so I can show you and talk about it a little more. Everybody, of course, went to Mage right off the bat. I think I definitely did, for the Flame Wakers and the Mana Worms and the girls and that kind of stuff. And that works out pretty well, but I think Paladin is even better. Oh, then that's my phone. But the other deck that I really liked a lot was actually Priest. I think that did really well with the mind controls. I think especially for more of a budget player, Priest is really good because a lot of those spells, the more powerful spells you get, are really cheap to craft or come with the class already. I think Druid is really strong too. I just don't have a lot of the better Druid spells. So first off, what do we want to play? I want to do Paladin or a Priest. Let's do a little Priest, I think. Pretty much just putting almost every spell in here. I like playing with the gold cards in this, just because I don't get a chance to otherwise normally. I normally don't. Shadow Word Death. Thought Steal is really strong. Just putting in all the board wipes. I like the 2 mind controls, especially if we go up against another Priest and we're just trading mind controls back and forth, mind controlled minions. Now we could do the Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo as well. Then if we do that, we don't have a lot of room in the deck for other stuff, but I think that's okay. I think it's still just a fun combo, so... and that's really it, except for... I want to run one Kazan Mystic because there are a lot of Paladins and Mages in this Tavern Brawl, so Kazan Mystic can be good. It doesn't hit that often from my experience so far, but we'll see. So this is pretty much it. It's not the strongest deck out there, but it's pretty fun, and it kind of just builds itself. You know, the curve is not that bad. Looking at it right now, it's actually pretty good. So let's get into it. I'm excited to bring you guys a Tavern Brawl that is actually fun to play. I wish we could keep this Tavern Brawl forever, honestly, because it could just keep changing with the game as new cards are released. And I guess every Tavern Brawl could be like that, except for like the first one, where it was completely pre-made decks by Blizzard, but I definitely think this is their strongest showing so far. So I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit. It's already so far down, but want to make sure you guys can hear me. That's important. It's important to me anyway.
You asked for it.
All right. Pretty bad opening hand. We're just going to toss all this back. See if we can get a Cleric. There we go. Now we just need a power word shield or a mind vision or something like that. Light bomb is really good. In any format, really. We got the coin, though. That's really good, too. So we can play both clerics and hopefully get a taunt from the coin. There are a couple things you can get from the coin, the wisp and the target dummy. So I'm hoping for the target dummy. And as you can see, he's playing mage. So hopefully... Ooh, we can just coin out Shadow Word Pain right now. We got the target dummy. I think that's the better of the two. Especially against mage. Mage could just ping down the wisp, although he would have to waste a turn doing it. This is one of the better 2-drops to get, I think. We can just Mind Blast. Wow. He's going to waste his entire turn pinging, so that's really good for us. Jeez. Nice. I like Mind Blast as a card a lot. I guess well, no, we couldn't have... I could have healed it, but then we wouldn't have gotten a minion. Alright. So he's going to get a 3-drop. He doesn't have a secret yet, though, so... we can just Velen Chosen that down, I think. This is kind of weak to silence if I put it on the Creeper. But the chances of him running Owl in this format are really low. Or Spellbreaker, so I think we just go for it. Make it harder for him to kill. Oh. This isn't enough damage. Well. Oh well. That's okay. Shadow Word Death. Now this is even more annoying for him, so... Ooh, if he had stolen the spider, then that would have been really bad. But that's another tech card that people are running in this format is MC Tech. And I have been too, a lot of the time. What do we do? Thought Steal, I think? That's a good one. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Do we just play the Cleric? I don't think so. Cleric just gets killed if we play it, so I think we're okay. These are two really good ones. Going to cold is good. I haven't seen a lot of people running that, but I think it's really good. Especially since you get the dude. So at the very least we can play Light Bomb in 2 turns. Oh, there we go. Holy Nova off the top. Is that good enough? Or do we wait until next turn? What do we do next turn? I mean, we could just Shadow Word Death and Flame Cannon. That seems better right now.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Let me do this. Hopefully hitting one of these. Okay. Sweet. Pretty good so far. And then maybe we can Holy Nova for some cards. Or for 1 card at least next turn. That would be really cool. Spider is still alive, so doing pretty well. Patient Assassin is really good against whatever, if he plays a 6-drop. Unless he plays Blizzard, of course, but which is also really common right now. He's actually running Sledge Belcher, huh? Interesting. It's not that bad of a tech card, I guess. Do we just Holy Smite? I think we try and draw some cards.
Is someone injured? Is someone injured?
This guy. Okay. Now we can kill this with Patient Assassin. Let's Unstable Portal first. I guess this is really weak to Flame Strike if he has it, so... Oh well. I do this. And we'll hold on. Should we hold on to the chicken? I mean, there's no point in playing it right now, so... Not really. If he has Flame Strike, it's pretty bad for us, but we drew a couple cards. There we go.
Well played.
It doesn't seem like most people are playing that much AoE, so that's pretty good. I don't know how many games we're going to play with this. At least 3, I think. This mode is just so fun. Games can go, like... Games are really swingy because it all depends on how good of RNG you get with your spells. Like, you can definitely construct better decks than other people, but... I think a really bad deck can still beat a really good deck. If, the luck goes the right way. Shadow Word Pain is really good. We can get rid of Death, I think. Try and get something else. That's better. Resurrect is better. Resurrect is really good because you get 2 creatures from it instead of just 1. Even if it is just a Warbot or something. And we got a Power Word Shield. Nice. Priest versus Priest is really weird because the decks are so swingy. And they have so many ways to steal each other's cards. Like, this one game I had Priest versus Priest, like, we went back and forth with Mind Control like 5 times in a row because I had thought stolen one of his Mind Controls, so I had 3 and he had 2. So we kept, like, stealing each other's Sea Giants, and we kept getting Sea Giants like 5 times in a row. Neither of us got a different dude. It was really weird. So we can Resurrect or Pain. I think we Pain and try and get something better for the Resurrect. This is okay. One of the worst 2 drops, I think, right now. So if we Resurrect, we get a Warbot, right? He is going to Power Word Shield this, maybe? Seems kind of like a waste. But he doesn't have a lot of choices. Yeah.
Is someone injured?
Oh, wow.
Well played.
You got pretty lucky there. Well, that's a combo.
Is someone injured?
Nice. That's worth it. We don't want him to draw more cards. That's what this matchup is all about. I mean, in whatever format it's all about. Which priest gets more cards, I think. He's got a Resurrect too. Got his Mad Scientist back, thankfully. So we can draw a card and Resurrect, maybe. Let's kill this one. Actually, let's kill this one. Let's see what we get. Another Inner Fire. Now we can Resurrect, I think. Or do we want to use the Cloak Field? I kind of feel like we want to use that. Using Power World Shield on a 1/2 is kind of bad. But we have the Inner Fire, right? So I think we're pretty ahead in tempo right now. All he has is a Shredder. Okay. So then, I wish we had like a Silence, but we can do this. What do we want to trade into the Shredder? Probably the Wolf. And then maybe we can Resurrect it back. Or we can just Velen's Chosen. Yeah, I think that's better. So maybe we do... Hopefully he doesn't get a Doomsayer, that would be really bad. We can do this and heal.
For the crusade!
Okay. We can do this. Or just heal. I think we'll just heal it. Yeah.
Well played.
Not much you can do from that point. We're so far ahead. I mean, we have so many choices at that point, it's kind of ridiculous. And those priest games can get really out of hand. I mean, if he had some kind of AoE, it's possible he could have come back, but it's pretty unlikely. I think. Drawing 2 cards a turn. He could probably have made me overdraw, honestly. Playing the other cleric might have been a mistake, but still, I probably would have won. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm good at this mode, too. Because it's all about, you know, a lot of skill comes into play, I think. Can't use the Kazan Mystic, unfortunately. Maybe we hold on to the Divine Spirit. I think that's okay. I'd rather have something else, but Thought Steal on turn 3 is good. So we get a 1/6 cleric and whatever pops out. Or we can just heal to draw a card, I suppose. That's probably too slow. Normally it would be okay, but in this mode where... And he has the coin too, and the coin is like a free creature, so... I think the person with the coin has a slight advantage, but...
Is someone injured?
2 Thought Steals is nice. Get more spells. This is like a 3-for-1 card. It's kind of ridiculous, or even more. It's like stupidly good. Because you get 2 spells from his deck and a creature on the board, and then you get whatever spells you get from his are all 2-for-1s. So it's kind of ridiculous. Hey, nice. That's pretty good. If we got an Inner Fire now, that would be pretty sick. Okay. Going into what? Nothing? Probably nothing. There are some... Maybe Claw? You could play Claw. Right? He's thinking about it. Whatever it is. Okay. We could heal. We could kill this and heal, but I'm just gonna Thought Steal. Ooh, that's so good.
Right away.
Really good. 2 healing touches. That's really bad for me. Wow. Well, not necessarily, I guess, with the cleric. But, meh. 2/2 on this. Yeah, that's okay. Let me smite it. And Shadow Word Pain.
The light protects me.
I think... We haven't been able to heal yet, but I think that's okay. Ooh.
Right away.
If he has Swipe now, that's pretty bad for me. I guess I haven't been able to draw a card off of this. I'm just trying to get better tempo, though. I think clearing is okay. Innervate into an 8-drop? Nope. Soul of the Forest is really good in this mode, too, because it affects the creature that comes from the card. What do we do now? Healing Touch. Thought Steal. I think I'm just gonna Thought Steal. We have so much Divine Shield. Oh my god. Another Healing Touch? Wow. I think we just do this. I mean, he's gonna get a bunch... He's gonna get a lot of 2/2s if we kill this. I just realized that, huh? We can do that, and we can, like, trigger all his 2/2s and then Light Bomb next turn. Which might kill a lot of our board, too. But, that might be okay. It's gonna get so many 2/2s.
Right away.
Whatever.
I fight.
Weapon ready.
That's okay. We can Light Bomb whatever he plays now, so... Oh, that's a weird thing to play. He could have just traded for all my guys. Vol'jin is really bad for him. Yeah, it's fine. That was a tough... I mean, 2 Soul of the Forest is really good, but now he doesn't have those cards anymore, so... Soul of the Forest on a bigger board is much better than on nothing. We can just do this, actually.
I have jumped.
And hold on to the Light Bomb for a future turn. He's all out of trees, finally. Junkbot is really bad. It's probably like one of the worst 5-drops in the game. Death from the shadows. We're fine, though. Wow. He really killed the Junkbot? That's really weird. Mini Mage. Light bombing on this turn seems really weird. But he only has 2 cards left. I mean, what's he gonna do? Ooh. At least Harpy didn't kill itself. But now he can hero power it down, but whatever. Oh, Nurse is a really good card in this mode, huh? That's really good. We might be in bad shape. Like I was saying, I think Druid is one of the best classes in this mode too. Yeah, Wrath is really good. Druid has all these cards that draw more cards and do something else. Sort of like Priest. Huh. What do we do now? God, I have so many cards that I don't want right now. We can't even Starfire that. I want to save it for something else. I mean, we could just kill the Croc, right? And hope for something good. Seems bad. We're just gonna kind of flood the board here.
The light protects me. Is someone injured?
Oh, we got a Cleric, huh? It's kind of hoping for something else. Like the Grizzly would be nice. If he has another well, Starfall doesn't do too much this turn. Swipe doesn't either. There's a Claw. Oof. Yeah, this is like one of the best 1-drops. Probably the best 1-drop for this mode. Because you get the buff. Pretty tough. The three healing touches really screwed me over. I think we were doing really well otherwise. We can Starfire that, that's okay. Wow. 2-7, huh? Pretty bad. Really? You don't go for the pint-sized summoner? I mean, it's not very good in this mode, obviously, because I don't have very many creatures, but... Oh, there's a swipe. Okay. See, now I'm regretting using the Light Bomb, huh? But it wouldn't have done much on this board anyway. Wow. That is why Priest is really good. I mean, we can sort of live, right? We can't even Shadow Word Death anything right now. Too bad. We can't even kill anything with this, really. Oh, yes, we can. We can Shadow Word Death something. Okay. Well, that's good. And then we do 5 damage to this guy. I'm not dead yet. Oh, look at that! Clutch. Clutch. Okay. And I think we want the Narub to be alive just in case he has, I don't know, something. We're not dead yet, but looking pretty bad. Oh no! Wow. Recycle, huh? That was an amazing recycle. May not have a Hex or a Silence, but he does have Recycle. This is sort of good for me. Okay. Mini Mage. I mean, we have all the health in the world, so we can live for a couple turns here. You know. Ooh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus 5 is 21. So if we take the Ogre, he'll have to... probably one of these creatures is going to have to attack that. I think that's our best bet. Ooh, that's really good too. Sweet. We might be dead if he has a Savage Roar, but because of the Ogre, we still might be alive. I think that's okay. If we win this game, that would be insane. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Assassin. Oops. He probably should have done that on the Ogre, actually. I don't know. Oof. Wish we had another mind control now. Hit the Ogre. Yes! Probably still dead. We can Holy Nova now and kill the Felguard. And heal up. Interesting. Ooh, Lightwell. Look at all this healing we have. Turns out those healing touches. I mean, it would have been considerably better if these were different cards. But now all my AoE's gone. At least I can contest this board somewhat now. But now he gets a turn with 10 mana. Was that it? I think we're dead. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, come on, dude. It's fine. You won.
You have best.
There. You don't even get to attack now. Rough game. The Thought Steals did us in, I think. But that's okay. What else did we steal? It was like 3 healing touches and some worthless card. I don't even know. Should we do... Let's do a Paladin real quick. Because I think you guys can see the strength of Priest. I think it's really good. But Druid, obviously, might be even better. Unfortunately, I don't have like a lot of the Paladin secrets because I never need them. So we're missing some of those. If you have all those 1 mana Paladin secrets, it's really good. And like Blessing of Wisdom and that kind of stuff. I don't have a lot of it. But we can still do pretty well. I was putting in these Clockwork Domes because they give you spells. What else was I doing? Oh, Knife Juggler makes sense because you're making more dudes with your spells. So free damages on that. I was putting in Wild Pyromancer, huh? Let's do like Big Game Hunter. Oh, and the other thing I think is that Deathlord is really good in this mode because people aren't running a lot of minions. So whatever minions they have in their decks are likely tech cards like Big Game Hunter and Kazan Mystic and that kind of stuff. I haven't tried it yet, but I was theorizing that those would be good. So I think we're going to try it. Because like there aren't that many creatures to pull out. So if you pull one out that they don't want you to pull out, I think it's really kind of devastating. That's my theory, anyway. Kazan Mystic and... Oh, Lotheb. Lotheb I didn't talk about yet. Lotheb, I think, can be really good in this mode. He can also be really bad. He's better. He's a lot better early game, obviously, just like in regular Hearthstone. But, like, so on turn 5 or 6, likely they're not going to be able to play much of their hand with all their spells. But if you play it on, like, turn 10, then suddenly a lot of their cheap spells that they haven't been playing yet become super costly, and then they can play like an 8 mana creature and that spell because it doesn't matter what the original cost was. It just matters. This mode just counts whatever the current cost of the card is. So they'll get some big dude because you played Lotheb. So it can be a detriment. I think we're still gonna run it though. That also makes Thaurissan, interestingly enough, really bad in this mode because he makes all your cards a lot cheaper and you get a lot smaller minions. A lot of smaller minions. Unless that's kind of the strategy you're going for, I guess. It could be good. You'd have to work on it. I think it's bad, though. That's just my my initial hunch. Dragon Paladin might actually be better in this mode. I I was running like Nefaria and Ysera, but they're so expensive that you just lose too much tempo playing them. Even with the added spells. Like, only doing one thing on your turn is pretty bad in this mode. Or only playing one creature. So normally you can play, like, you can do a spell and get a creature. Anyway, that's enough talk. So let's get into it. I was playing another Paladin earlier who was running True Silver Champion, and I think, like, True Silver Champion is a really good card, and weapons in this mode are still really good in general. I think generally running spells is better, though. I don't know. We haven't faced a Paladin yet, which I'm kind of surprised about, but... Right? I don't know. We played a Priest and a Druid. Gul'dan. I haven't seen a lot of Warlocks running around.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
A lot of these early Paladin spells are bad because they target minions. So that's why the secrets are a lot better if you have them. Okay, Avenge is really good. Then we can Blessing of Might something. Might even want to wait till turn 2 to do that. We got Muster for Battle. Should we wait? Yeah, I think that's okay. Because next turn we can do Avenge, Blessing of Might, whatever we get, and then Muster for Battle. Yeah, it's probably unlikely that he could kill it, but he almost certainly has Mortal Coil, or runs Mortal Coil. Oh, Knife Juggler, man. I'm tempted to just make a 1/1, but...
Battle detected.
Nah. Ooh, this is really good on Warbot. Oh my god. Look at that. Suddenly we have a really strong board. I'm not even going to wait for the Knife Juggler, probably. Aww. But now we get to avenge this. You have never seen a stronger Warbot in your life. Look at that. Just look at that. Amazing. I think we go face.
Embrace the light.
Wow.
Reporting for duty. As you command. For justice.
I mean, we can almost certainly kill it next turn. He didn't use the coin yet, did he? That's probably better on this. We've got healing in this deck anyway, with the whatever it's called. I don't even remember what the 2-mana spell is called. What's it gonna do? Buff it? Power Overwhelming? Yeah.
Is someone injured?
It's alright. We got him to use the power Overwhelming. Better for us. He's gonna tap. Nah, he's got something. There's a coin. Now I'm looking for Consecration for sure. Although the Knife Juggler is pretty good. See, like, Kazan Mystic is just dead against this
From the void I come.
class, obviously. Okay, so we can do this.
Put this apple on your head.
And like Divine Shield. He probably doesn't have a demon. Did he play that? He just played it, so I guess he does have a demon, probably.
The battle.
Did I attack yet? No. I don't want him to get a demon quite yet. Do I?
The battle. For justice.
The light shines. Oh.
I guess we should have put it on this. Oh well. Oh wow.
Move quickly. The battle.
That was lucky. I guess we still do have a weapon with the Light's Justice. I didn't even think about that. But you can see why I think Knife Juggler is really good in here with the cheaper spells. Okay, what's he get? He didn't have a demon. Oof. Yikes.
In the light's name.
Wait, he played this after? Interesting. Oh well.
For justice.
guess we just play
The
this.
light does not deceive.
Next turn we can make a guy and Blessing of Kings, whatever it is. We're in kind of a bad spot now because we don't have any cards.
Target acquired.
So that Demon Wrath was really good. Still, if we get a Consecration and enough good draws, we can get some. We can come back for sure. Is Hammer of Wrath better? I think so. Ooh. That's okay. This is pretty good too.
Put this apple on your head.
Just gonna hit this. Hopefully it doesn't have any kind of healing. I can't imagine what that would be. Damn.
The light.
They have so many ways to do 2 damage. I should have just held on to it. For sure. Oh well. Really? Just to get a guy? Oh, that was the healing, wasn't it? Jeez, I didn't even think about that. That light well. That light warden, rather. Nice. So we just do this. And this. Let's see how good the Death Lord turns out to be. This is really good between 2 taunts. Unless he has some way to kill it. I wonder what he has. What if he has like Mal'Ganis in his deck or something? I knew he had a Siphon Soul for sure. Let's get. Yeah, I figured.
Well played.
That's the danger. It's really weird that he runs Mal'Ganis at all, though. Like, he probably just has 2 Void Callers and a Mal'Ganis in his deck. That makes very little sense. I don't know. Probably lost. Oh, look at that.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Off the top.
Thank you.
Probably still dead, but that was kind of neat. I wonder if we can come back somehow. Almost certainly not. Light will. Jesus Christ. Let's start taking 6 a turn. We need a humility. That's about it. That doesn't do anything. Do we just play it anyway? Feels really bad with Lightwell, but whatever. It's really sad. Don't heal this. Thank you. That would have been awful. I think after this we'll do one more game. With like some crazy class. Ace. He only got 2. Oh no. Mal'Ganis incoming? Oh my god. Let's see what we draw. Okay. Wow. This is the worst. Yeah. If we had drawn Lothab earlier, that would have been nice. Yikes. So Deathlorn turned out to be a very big liability that time. Okay, we'll do one more. Should we mage it up? Rogue? I think Rogue is really good too. Shaman. What Shaman spells do I have? I don't think I have enough. Totemic Might. Pretty bad. The Overload is a big detriment too. Whatever. I don't have that many of the Shaman cards, but we can try it. Who knows? Maybe all these cheap spells will be good. Definitely want Lava Shock. Wind Fury. Hex. Doomhammer. I pulled that from a pack like last week. I was pretty excited. How do we make this deck work? I mean, there's a pretty good chance we'll get something with Death Rattle that we can reincarnate, or something big that just needs more health. Oh, I forgot the Lightning Storm. Unbound Elemental seems good. Do we put it in an Axe? I don't know. Totemic Might. How often are we gonna have... It still seems bad. Even in this mode. Do we put it in Fire Elemental? Nah. So we want Kazan Mystic again. Even though it hasn't done that well for me. And the Mind Control tech. And Lothab. I'm just putting like the same 4 tech cards into every... Or same 3 or 4 tech cards into every deck. I don't know if I want to do BGH again. Maybe we could do Loot... Or, not Loot Hoarder. The other thing is, like, you kind of need some kind of card draw, I think. Wild Pyro was another tech card I was throwing in a lot of decks. With Lightning Storm, though, I don't know if we need it that much. Jeeves. Jeeves could be cool. Why not? Sure. Let's try it. This is going to be a wacky deck, but you get really wide variance in like the quality of decks that people are playing in this mode right now, so not too concerned. If we lose, it's still fun, really. Still have a lot of interesting choices to make and interesting turns and that kind of stuff, so it's okay with me. Against a mage. You guys can see some of this, a lot of the synergies now that they get. Man. Rockbiter's good. Wind Fury. Yeah, I'm okay with this. It's not the best hand ever, but could be good. Depends on, especially if he has like a really good first turn, we can shut him down pretty well. On turn 1, I probably wouldn't want to keep this, but do we just Rockbiter face or make a totem? Let's make a totem. Seems weird, but I think it's okay. I think maybe minions with spell damage are good in this format too. I'm not really sure. Okay.
Ha, this guy's tough.
Yikes. Good thing he didn't get a pirate at least. So Frost Shock.
Elements guide.
We can freeze it. Seems okay. I don't know. I haven't played Shaman very much in this, so just kind of doing what seems okay. Oh wow. So we should Earthshock that, I think. And counterspell. It's okay. Hey, Murloc's energy. Look at that. Aw, the wrong one. Oh well. Got our Lothab. Malorn is really awesome. Use this up. It's too much mana though. Frostbolt. So Wind Fury, the totem. Might have to. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Okay. It's really bad. We're almost certainly gonna lose. I just don't know what else to do. It's like we're so far behind already. And all these little dinky cards like Earthshock and Frostbolt, Frostshock, whatever.
Don't mess.
Not that great. That's one of the worst ones for him. If we just play Lotheb. Get this. Yes! Alright. Crackle. Get rid of that spell damage. Not that he can play Fireball anyway, but... I wonder what creature he has. Flamewaker, of course. He can't play a spell, though.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Right? Yeah, there's no way. Okay. Pretty good turn for me.
Is close.
In the light's name.
I'm not going to Crackle right now because of Flame Strike, so... And we definitely want to save it for a bigger guy, so... We shall see. Haven't gotten really any Overload cards so far. I guess I overestimated how many there would be. You can play Malorn next turn, though, which almost certainly gets, like, Polymorphed or Fireballed, but whatever.
I wonder.
Maybe he doesn't have the AoE. Oh, there we go.
The power of the wind.
Use up them fireballs. What else does he have? Mirror Image. Also a really good card. Oh my god.
Well played.
Well. I think we have to Crackle that. I don't know. Maybe we just play Malorn. Oh, that's okay. I can do this.
Mind if I roll me?
Oh, that's good. Nice. I think the 1/1 is better at this point. Would have been sick if the Blood Imp had given this 1 health, but still really weak to AoE. Doesn't seem like he has Flame Strike though. Oh. Off the top. Oh my god. Well, it kills all his board, but it kills mine too. Wish he'd play a secret. Yikes. Probably won't do anything. We could taunt it up. I don't know. Shaman, I mean, I don't have a lot of the good Shaman spells. The better ones, anyway. Like, I don't even know. I play Shaman so little. Yeah. Expecting that. Play a secret. He played a secret earlier, didn't he? And I didn't play the Kazan. I don't even know. Lightning Storm would be cool. He's gonna kill all his board. Why did he do that? It's weird. I mean, I'm gonna lose anyway, but it's kind of weird.
The light does not
Alright. Taunt Totem? Yeah, well. Whatever. That's Shaman. Budget Shaman for you. Anyway, so, yeah, that is the Great Summoner competition in Hearthstone's Tavern Brawl mode, and I highly recommend checking this week out if you haven't done this yet. Even if you don't have a lot of cards or don't play very often, I think this week's Tavern Brawl is worth it, especially for the free pack. It's always worth playing for the free pack. So, yeah, I've been Nick Burnham, or Nostalgic One, and this has been Tavern Brawl, and I will see you guys later. Bye!